No. That is, but it's in the front. Jeez, it's like one tile out of range there. I don't really want to shoot him in the front, I don't think. It's a 2 modifier for that. Yeah. Finds a couple more mines to step on. Excellent. And shoot there. 54. Let's go ahead and Warlord. Take that shot again. 60s. Okay. But well, Xanthalis, my thought is really that next turn we're likely to go ahead of him. He only got the 28 initiative roll because whatever the dropship initiative boost thing is. So it's very likely that our guys are going ahead of him, which means we'll get a second round on that side torso. And I really don't want to have to go through all of his center torso when I could be going through his side torso. Centurion can jump, but it fucks your accuracy super hard. Maybe it would have been worth it there, though. You're right, because the movement was -2 off sprint and jumping is -3, but I would have got the optimal range bonus as opposed to the 1 tile out. Yeah, would have been better jump. You're correct. Okay, what did he just shoot? He shot himself again? I wish he'd stop spewing missiles near me. Probably put a bunch of fucking mines down around here again, didn't he? You haven't gone yet? Oh god. I think it's hard.
Another poor fool, lost in time and space.
Covert 147, welcome to the channel. Thank you, Care Bear, for another gifted sub. Okay. Let's take a look at these rolls. He rolled a 14, he rolled a 14. We're 18, 21, 19, 19. Don't have information on their rolls. That guy rolled a 19. Tag Barrage is up in 2 turns, but not now. There's plenty of minefields along the way. Thank you to the light carrier. I can knock that mech over, but I'm not sure that's all that helpful. Oh, it's not his laser side. Bummer. It's his torso side.
Commander.
I can put missiles into the Heliopolis. We want to put it on its right side. Its right side is over here. That's maybe doable. It's still blocked. Actually, considered front side all the way down. We can get up here. We just have to run over our mines and be an LOS of 470-ton fucking mechs on a light. Feels like not something I'm very interested in. Might reserve here. Keep the coward's way out. Alright. Our MRM is jammed, unfortunately. We could chaff this thing, but it's already used a lot of its weapon systems. We do need to move because we need to get our stability back. There are minefields along the way, which I think adds instability, right? That's really annoying. So many of my actions are going to be spent here not doing things I want to be doing. We got to be careful with this guy's health. Taking that big hit in the middle makes him real vulnerable. Dude, I wish he didn't put a minefield on every single tile. I literally just cleared this shit. Feels pretty bad. Could jump water. And then tap stabilize for the turn. Feels like a bit of a wasted turn, but our MRMs aren't online.
Copy that.
Okay.
Standing by.
All right, we have medium pulses. I don't have to move to get closer. I would like the evasion pip. This guy does not have ace pilot. So we probably do want to do that.
Roger.
And pew him. Do we wish to run vigilance here? Are these things gonna crest this hill and just fucking light us up? Probably. It does reduce our accuracy though. I think not.
Locking on board.
Okay. Shit blew up. Got it.
Receiving you.
Alright. This is our autocannon. We can shoot then move. That actually seems reasonable. And hitting this guy with 98% with two of them seems lovely. Let's do that. Just take it like a champ and not really care. That's unfortunate. Okay.
On it.
Dude, one evasion pip on that Centurion is not enough. Not enough at all. Maybe should have jumped. Forgot he had good jump jets too. So what we do, we hit him once in the leg. Or arm or something stupid. Yeah. I don't know what that noise is. All right. I'm concerned for that Centurion. This guy is an ace pilot. We do have LOS currently on this guy. Point blank at 92%. Seems pretty good. Question is, do we go for a called shot here? And what do we want to do? I want this mech. But I don't think I have the luxury of doing anything about that. Take his head off. I'd have to hit his head twice. That's just not going to happen. I do have Warlord, but Warlord's not particularly great. Nobu's not in this mission, so there's no despining going on. Unfortunately, my melee mech is under repair right now. Do we just dump 3 large PPC, three snub-nosed PPCs into this guy, or do we shoot for the leg perhaps? Legging it would be kind of useful. Maybe it's gonna stand up and fucking shoot, but what does a called shot look like? Goes down to 50s. What about a Warlord called shot? Probably only in the vicinity of like 60 or 70. 60 probably. So 50% on it on a called shot. How many have to hit the leg to take it off? 3. I don't even think we can take it off. It's got 120 structure on that fucking leg. Alright, I think we just shoot it and move. Alright, do we want to run through minefields? Not particularly. Yeah. Can knock it down with our missile boat now if we want. Thing is a beefcake. Very tanky. Alright, where can we do to get LOS on that? Here. It's blocked LOS, but it's still direct LOS, which beats everything else. Decent odds. I think we're going to take this move. Bring our lasers with us. We don't want to just leave them floating there. No, see, that's no good. They're not going to help us floating over there, friend. Didn't knock him over. Didn't kill the torso. Oh, feels bad. All right. Fucking brutal tech mech over there. So the scary bits for me are this, right? Our Centurion is first on line there with 1 evasion pip. This guy's only on 2 evasion pips. My pleasure hubs. Hub sock, I guess it would be. Did we see torso engine? There is engine in that torso. Yeah, I didn't notice. I don't know if it would have changed anything I did, but it might have. Alright, what's going on at round 15 right now? It feels like an allied vehicle is fucking up somewhere. Enemy vehicle looks like, okay. It always worries me, that thing, but it seems to be okay. We have that fucking Black Knight to deal with in a minute, too. It's a big boy. These are rookie pilots in our two close line brawlers too. The Shadowhawk and the line breaker and the Shadowhawk are both. We gotta figure out a new name for our laser bow. By the way, what happened to Mr. 14? There it goes. Okay. Okay, hit the spider once. Okay. East pilot coming forward. Dumped all of his okay, his fucking Hellstorm artillery unjammed. We need to put a stop to this mech. I don't even know where to shoot him though. He's still got so much structure and armor on these body parts. Uh-oh. This is the Apollo. Shooting the Sleipnir. Okay. What is the Apollo weight-wise? A medium, 55 ton of medium, okay. So we got a couple allies here. I don't know why they're so big on the Phoenix Hawk, but sure. Maybe just shoot this guy right here, the one real close. Oh, hold on a minute. Did I just see a light carrier not hit itself? Never mind, take it back. Good move, light carrier. Doing God's work. Fine too. It's got that Black Knight left though. That's probably a kill. Tough to say. Not from that shot, clearly, but I mean, the AI probably kills it before it gets up again. Hey, Braider. We maybe can try just like walking up and sticking some pulse lasers inside his torso, like the structure portion of that torso, and trying to get him down. It just shot itself, probably placed mines around all my guys. Oh, he's in range of turrets now. Oh, he crested the ridge versus a base. Poor fool. They just called the left arm. Okay. So, bad thing is inspired on them, which is accuracy, presumably. Good thing is this guy is unsteady, so we lost evasion, and his leg's about to go. About to, maybe. Slightly optimistic. His leg could fall off in a few more years of fighting him. Alright, I don't know what the Black Knight did, but it didn't shoot me. Oh, it's not a Black Knight, it's a Black Hawk. Chat. Is there also a Black Knight running around here? There is a helicopter. Oh look, they've spread minefields all along the path I need to take. Fantastic. The MRM didn't unjam. Piece of shit. His leg is left side. His torso crit is right side. I'm not sure we can realistically flank him either. We can. There's actually no mines along the way. Does put us right in range of some people. But not everybody. That's actually not the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Oh, but no MRM. So what are we actually hitting him with? A PPC. We're only doing 70 damage. It's on the right spot, but maybe we want that spot for somebody else then. This pilot can't really afford to multi-shot the PPC. Maybe you could go to high damage mode. Or a little something. Maybe. Might be greedy. Alright, we're going there. Did it just break? Yep. One roll broke. Fucking thing. Okay. Didn't use the aggressive mode too. That rolls 3 times. Just rolled once there. Feels a little bad. All right. Tag barrage next turn. Can get to there to flank with missiles. A little bit close. The clan one has no minimum range. Oh, that spider's in a scary spot. Where did the music go? Actually fine. No, he destroyed this artillery. That's what I don't want him shooting me with, but also, how is he not knocked the fuck over? Dude, this thing is a tank. I kind of wish to introduce him to the autocannon. What is this? I'm walking over a mine? Or I've picked up some sort of parasite? Sure. Oh, it's a spore cloud. What the fuck that is? Just a straight buff. Okay. All right, we're going to shoot this guy twice with the autocannon. Where's my second shot? Where's my second shot? Did that even fire twice, team? Did it miss? Did we get a miss notification of some sort? I didn't see one. First round missed? Okay. So I could take an unsteady modifier to go there and actually get side shots on this guy, which I'm going to have to do. Don't love this positioning. All right, we're gonna roll vigilance here. And shoot this guy with all of our pulse. How? For fuck's sake, man. He's still alive. And his torso's still there. I think it's at 1 health. Also, it's getting really, the frame rate's really dying right now. And where's my, the effects now aren't registering? Like the noises? Just hearing this weird mech noise. I keep waiting for this stupid Heliopolis to die. You can't restart mid-mission though, Fernando, unfortunately. Or you restart the mission. All we hear now is what that mech pilot hears inside the big mech. Just silence. Calm and silence. And the sound of his hip, which is a little out of shape after this. Look at our like 3-man flank on that guy when it was already started in structure and he's still there. All right, who is this? This is the Stubnose PPC. Are we currently in optimal range? We'll never know, apparently. Have to move. Yeah, we're in optimal right now. We are an ace pilot too, so we can shoot then come back. So we want to hit him in this torso, right? Does that presumably kills him? All right. Nope, he's fine. He's just a little stressed. Did we get the fucking torso? We did. Okay. But he's mostly fine. He might be a little angry. We don't know that yet. We're assuming. Okay. Hopefully someone else will kill him because we don't want him to get up again. Oh, light carrier. Killing him? Amazing light carrier. No, just kidding. Light carrier did something. Didn't kill him though. Yeah, we can do it without sound. It's fine. Lets me do commentary. It's actually kind of peaceful. Except this one fucking mech won't die. That's not peaceful. Killed the fire starter. That's what he was shooting. Okay. We're going to build one of these. I don't know if it will rebuild that weapon, but I would love whatever that weapon was that we blew up. This was like, oh yeah, this was supposed to be a 1.5 or 2 or something. There's going to be a lot of stuff. It's funny because the high salvage missions don't always, you don't actually, the second part of that isn't always that relevant because there's so many more mods that show up on the field and so much more garbage. Okay, it's still phase 13. All of our guys are done though, so we have no more impact on this. This is just watching the AI do its thing. Our first 75-ton mech is coming off the lines in about 9 days, but then we have to fit it. That's just the repair time. So we're probably about a month, probably a little bit less than that, probably like 20 days. Called shot head. Panicked him, okay, sure. Maybe he'll eject. Keep shooting him with like 1 damaged weapons to make him eject, please. I don't know what that was, but kind of looks annoying. He may have a Clan XL engine, so killing the engine in his side torso may not matter. Or rather, it matters, but it doesn't kill him. Is that my teammate shooting me again? Fucking teammates. All right. The turret shoots him. He's still fine. Another turret shoots him. He just died. Finally. So glad, because I really didn't want him to stand up and kill one of my guys. All right. Not so bad. New turn. Only took us like 3 rounds to shoot that thing. And all of the base defenses. Okay. Probably minefields, if I had to guess. Couple medium mechs floating around over there. This guy ran off and let me flank him. How's his background? Oh, his back armor's pretty good though. Yeah. It's a pirate cell fuel engine. Neat. All right, how many mines do we want to trigger? All of them? I mean, it's not like I don't want to. Guess I hang on here. I want to get the tag barrage off. Yeah, see, this is going to clear the field out a little bit. Looking like a... Can't get from here, apparently. We got to get over this ridge. That will do it. We have to run over the minefield that my allies put out every turn. Or I could go up here, also minefielded. Thanks, allies. Fuck me. Vehicle, vehicle, vehicle. All right, I want to go there. $26, $26, $26 damage. Why does it say that when it doesn't do 26 damage? No one knows. All right. Right there. Killed one. Okay. All right, our Ultra AC autocannon. We could go point blank him in the back with it. Only an 82%. What about from like here? $87. That looks a little bit nicer for torso rotation. Okay. Thank you for the suggestions, Zenthus. All right, we're going to take 2 shots with this autocannon in the back. It's okay damage. It is a satisfying weapon. We could probably walk in and finish him off. Go through the Spore Cloud apparently was fine. So there flanks him. Okay. How many do we need to kill him? 2. So we need to hit all 3. Okay. Let's warlord that. And then fire. Nice. Okay. Coward. Turned his back to us. We're going to have so much loot we have to pick between already, Fernando. Round 19. We have 2 of our guys after that. Who is round 19? Whatever that was. Oh, he can flank us and attack in the back. Oh, God. I mean, it's a suicide move, but it's still pretty deadly. Did hit. Armor held. I mean, that does give us a pretty sweet flank. To take him out. I don't really want to countermeasure my entire team, so I'm probably going to turn that one off. I need to turn this off, overload damage. There we go. Okay. Big hit to his back. He's still up. I actually don't want to knock him down here. If he gets knocked down, we're not going to be able to keep shooting him in the back, which is how I want to kill him. I'm not quite sure why he came in to melee me for 40 with an Ultra AC5 clan ×2 and a large pulse plus. Why did he choose melee there? It's because he could get the flank? CL stands for caseless? Never mind. Gotcha. If he has shitty hit percentages, it's because my ECMs, he still has shitty melee percentage too. All right, our pulse boat. Oh, some more mines along the way. It's strange. It's 1 tile out of range. Okay. Shots to the back. Not only did he do this insane flanking, he did this insane flanking with one of his with engines in his torso, in his side torsos. Okay. Second tag barrage for this mission would have been insanely good. If we ever get one of those orbital things too, the orbital lasers. Okay, a couple shots at our spider, sure. What is it? 1 mech, 2 vehicles remaining. we definitely need to restart the game after this one. Dude, not much of an ace pilot pulls up into the middle of the flame. What has this thing done? It's just run away. No, it doesn't actually fly. It's faking. Pretends to have wings, but it's actually 2 legs underneath wings. And the legs are bigger than the wings. It's a mascot. Kind of how it feels for sure. I like the scope of the missions, how many enemies there are. I wish I could speed up the AI a little bit, and I wish it was a little bit smoother. Because it would be really fun to have these big battles like this, where it wasn't so much waiting on the turns to process. All right. We have PPCs. PPCs to shoot that guy in the back. Not that exciting. His back is his most healed portion. PPCs to shoot that guy in the back. More exciting. His back is paper thin. So back PPCs it is. Where is our optimal? Well and within our optimal, we can go there. Oh, his mine's in the way. Let's not go there. Okay, let's go here. All right, shots to his back. Didn't kill him. All right, we have probably an LRM to his back is fine there. What's the other guy though? Mora. Okay, that should probably kill him. Especially if we sprint in, something like that. Seems fine. Any mines along the way? Nope, great. Our MRM did not jam last round, which is a minor miracle. All right. Rip silly plane. Okay. Land air mech. That's optimistic. It's certainly a land mech. We'll give him that. All right. Missiles on this thing from behind. Not very exciting. I could take this one. This is likely a kill on the... Oh, is that a helicopter? That was an LRM. I don't even know how if I could shoot that thing. That is a Ripper helicopter with 112 total ammo and 11 at 20%. Can't get a standalone version of it. Okay. I've sold a Cyclops piece already, Xanthelis. I just assumed like even rebuilding it, you're not guaranteed to get it, right? It has to get direct LOS on that thing. But I apparently cannot. Am I happy not moving? Not really. Am I happy wandering over mines? No. All right. Close, but not quite good enough. All right, we can get closer with this. It's not in range of the autocannon though. Or, I mean, it's in range, but not good range. Shots at a 40%, which I'm not very excited about. Parts that are built into the variant will always be on the variant, so you're guaranteed the orbital tag if you rebuild it. But can it be destroyed? Can't the part be destroyed when you rebuild it? So it might be guaranteed to be on the mech, but it's not guaranteed to be unbroken, correct? Yeah. Guaranteed fixed component is auto repaired. Can you explain that more? Do you mean that if it's... I don't know what that means. You can always repair gear you can't remove. Got a melee Shadowhawk with all of its shit. Did I? Alright, are we sprinting over that way? Across all the minefields we can find? No, not all the minefields. Oh, you can see the helicopter there. Yeah, shoot the helicopter. They should really stop spawning in helicopters. They don't actually do anything right now because they're like bugged like probably 75% of the time, right? And like they probably slow down the fucking turn order like nothing else. All right, big loot screen coming up. Are there many bugs in the mod? I don't know that it's bugs in the mods. There's a shit ton of bugs in the base game. I don't know how many more or the Roguetech introduces. I know it removes a lot or fixes a lot of the base game ones. Just hit me again, annoyingly. Do you guys watch the other variant of this? So the other, I can't remember what it's called, like VTX or something. All right. Dead and gone. Next wave spawning now. All right. That wasn't too bad. When that heavy came over the ridge though and wouldn't die, I got a bit worried. All right. Good cash. Took some hits on our stuff. Who is the MVP here? Our Centurion killed nobody, apparently. Linebreaker killed 3. Shadowhawk killed 3. The PPC boat killed 2, and the Giant Spider killed 1, apparently. Alright. Bunch of Blackhawks, 4 of those. Shit ton of fire starters. Couple Hunchbacks. More of the Phoenix LAMs. There's Heliopolis pieces there. It's a different Heliopolis variant, apparently. So if I wish to build it, I need to, if I want the gun, I have to take 2. That was the recommendation from chat. We'll put 2 in there for now, but I don't know that I care about this particular variant. I kind of wanted the gun, but I don't know. I don't really know. Arrow 4 OS. Is this the one shot? No. That's fairly interesting. Oh, it is a single shot? Where does it say that? I guess OS is one shot. That's what it means? Okay. LBX AC2. LRM 10 long fire. LRM 15 long fire. Oh, it's LRM 10 long fire plus even. Some heavy laser pirate, medium laser pirate. How about some good shit? SRM pirate, what do these do? 1 recoil, 10 multiplier. 10 multiplier is a misfire chance. And it has plus or minus 4 damage. Has really high damage. Does that say 11? And it's plus or 4 off of 11? Jesus. An Ultra AC5. Thunderbolt pack is what, though? Is this ammo? Just a missile. Tonnage 4, slots 2. What is this? Carries 4 salvos. Internal ammo explosion. Okay. I see. So it's like the rocket pack, except it's other one. Okay. Pretty low tech gear off these guys so far. It's Engine XL. Artemis 4, Ballistic 1. There's Ballistic 3. Oh, this is something different. So this one gives 1 accuracy with ballistic weapons, 25% increased critical chance with ballistic weapons, 10% heat. This one gives 1 accuracy, -1 recoil. Doesn't say anything about heat or crit. We have this one. So Gyro XL here, which is useful too. Some 3 double heat sinks, stacked. Omnipod lower arm. A rangefinder 3. That's an upgrade if we want it. Slightly over 2. Another sensor tracker. I don't know if this is better in a rangefinder or not. Oh, it's a different part. It's a sensor. Well, this is a cockpit, right? It's kind of nice too. We have 1 sensor tracker, but a second isn't bad. And what's the ammo look like? Acid ammo. More LRM Art 4s. Mortar. Dumbfire. UAC 5CL. Yeah. Upper spiked for melee mech. Is it clan? It's not. This is ×4. Okay, my reading of this loot is it's pretty unexceptional. So we take our 1 part for the Heliopolis and we build the other variant of the Heliopolis. There are 4 Blackhawk parts, but that's whatever. I don't know if we have a Blackhawk part at all. Doesn't say we do, but it doesn't show the other variants here, which is too bad. Wait, are there 2 Heliopolis things? No. Going through this again, let's take a look. AC5 Pirate. I'm not generally a big AC5 guy. Seems to miss the point to me a little bit, but so it causes heat damage as well. Okay. We're gonna go through it again, chat, to make sure. So the 1-shot arrow is less exciting than the 4-shot arrow. I'm not taking flamers. What is a laser rifle? Is this the thing that was doing 1 billion damage to us? This is chem laser int ammo. Need ammo, but are lighter and generate far less heat. 25 heat 0, stability 3, tonnage 0. Tonnage 0? Internal ammo storage can explode for 20 damage per remaining shot. Handheld weapons have 10 shots that can explode. Handheld weapons add 40 armor to its carrying hand. So it replaces a hand. Chemical laser, hand actuator, lower arm actuator, handheld. It's interesting. Handheld weapon has 10 shots. 40 armor to its carrying hand. That's neat. Hey, Zolan. It could be an upgrade off of. I mean, it's basically adding a laser to our laser boat, right? Although it is volatile. 20 damage per remaining shot is a lot of damage. So that blows up for 200 with no case. 10 shots isn't good. We're never firing 10 rounds. Seems pretty fucking good to me. All right, these LRMs were fairly interesting. Probably, maybe. But I don't know if we have a use for. I mean, Longfire Plus was nice. We have a couple Longfire Plus for 5s. They're quite good. I don't know what a Talos is. It's the super long range ones. +1 accuracy, 30 chance, increased accuracy, more vulnerable to AMS. Okay, now it knows. Takes up most of an arm. I think it actually takes up. Replaces portions of an arm, right? All right, heavy, medium, heavy laser. I don't know what a medium heavy. I always think of a large laser as a heavy laser. So this is a medium heavy laser, whatever that may be. This weapon has a recoil of 1. High energy capacitor blows up for 50 when it's destroyed. It's variance of 25, so it does between 60 and 10. Lightweight, do not require ammo, but run very hot. Okay. Medium laser pirate, which I don't like. 10 medium lasers. 20% optic, 20% range, increased heat. Don't care about extra range medium lasers. There is another medium pulse here, but I'm not taking it, I don't think. There are quantity 6 Cyclops mortars. (10/4) damage, range of 420. It's a medium range weapon. I think it AoEs, I think. Or you can load it with AoE. These are mines. This looks very powerful to me. What is a base SRM's damage, right? It's like SRM 6s do about like 60. It's like 10 damage. Oh, this is only +1. Okay, that's not as good as I initially thought. So it's +1 damage. And then it's plus or minus 4 on that. I know what the SLIC suite is. I have 2 of them. Blows up, jams, misfires. All right. Thunderbolt pack was a little bit interesting. Well, that weighs quite a lot. 4 salvos is something. I don't mind that. The Ultra AC 5 × 1. So it can shoot twice at 360 meters. I don't hate it. Don't want a comm suite. Plenty of endo steel. There wasn't a larger engine. There is an XL engine, but we've got a couple. Have an Artemis 4 sitting around. This was interesting. This is ballistic weapons. Heat off ballistic weapons. Critical chance with ballistic weapons and accuracy with ballistic weapons. And then this one was fairly interesting too. This is accuracy but no crit chance and -1 recoil. Both kind of interesting. Was there anything else? I know it's plus heat. Gyro is always good. Probably better than some of these. Oh, ballistic crit hit with machine guns. Yeah, triple double. We've got the Omnipod lower. We have another wing system. The rangefinder +3. Okay, so all right, this is too many already. So we're already at our picks. I'm not. This thing is cool. Optimal 330, 4 hits, 55 damage a shot. But maybe not the most interesting. I'm not sure about the Ultra AC either. It's the gyro in there. Rangefinder is an upgrade. I like head mods too. Oh, this is different. Plus 25% structure weight. 50% resistance to critical hits. This is reinforced internal structure for the brawler who loves to be repaired forever in the mech bay. That rangefinder +++ is pretty fucking good. This is about the right size, but it's a very unexciting weapon for me. Requires an ammo roll too. All right, so where's the rangefinder? Sensor tracker number 2 would kind of be nice too. Big accuracy boost. We have to give up one of these for that if we take that, or the Gyro XL. This seems reasonable to me. So, crit build off this thing. I don't love weapon heat generation. I don't actually love the idea of a crit build with that either, because I have to hit exposed stuff with it. But the accuracy and 25% crit, like sometimes we don't need the recoil, right? So this is better when you don't need the recoil. And this is only an upgrade over our rangefinder 2 already. Ballistic accuracy. Build for you can crit stuff through armor. Nice. All right, where is the... Oh, I didn't even see this. FCS improved. Improved call slot location by 10%. I do want to start fixing that. Although it takes the same spot that the other called shot bonus does. Actually bonus up to 2, increasing with range. Accuracy every 180. Thermal vision. Thermal vision. So we're looking at the sensor tracker. Upper spiked. And the rest of this is ammo. There was someone in chat suggesting taking the Artemis 4 ammo would be nice. I'm not very close to another LRM boat unless this thing fits LRMs, the Heliopolis. This version is not the version I have. I don't know how many missile slots the version I have is. I think I'm taking this, chat. I'm uncertain about this ballistic one versus the other ballistic one. I might have enough ballistic ones that taking the crit one to build something with that later might be okay. So maybe I should replace this with the crit ballistic one. I was just thinking though, if we're building another one of these like mid-range autocannon boats which wants to like cycle a bunch of like long-range shit, then the recoil is relevant. What do you think? FCS ballistic triple plus or the FCS ballistic 1 plus? I don't like the heat on that either. All right, take this. All right, confirm, chat. All right, Apollo piece, Clint piece again, 2 hunchback pieces, 3 hunchback pieces, another Heliopolis piece, a fluid gun, LRM 10, LRM 15 long fire times 2. It's quite nice. The pulse laser, small laser, cockpit basic 4, engine core 180 times 2. The FCS indirect times 2. The Omnipod lower arm. The primitive cockpit. The rangefinder 3, which we already, that was our pick, sorry, sensor tracker was our pick. The SLIC suite. The upper spike, that was one of the ones we were considering at one point. And then LRM ammo times 5. This is a pretty good roll, I think. Okay. I did not get the LRM ammo. I don't think that was the Artemis ammo. I think that was just base LRM ammo. The ammo I think we were interested in was the Artemis ammo. So we need to let this game save, and then we need to restart it for performance. And then we need to check out a bunch of things. Yeah, if that had rolled on the RD4, that would have been great. And ammo is a surprisingly limiting factor in this game in terms of finding it. 7 days, 50k. Yes. All right. Quick save. All right. Restart the game. I'm going to take a quick break. Oh, shit. Did say game save. Okay. It's so weird. Like, no other game in the world does that. Where apparently it doesn't actually save until... Anyways. Let's restart this. And I'll be back in just a second. Not sure, Angumar. Depends what we get to timing-wise. I do want to poke around the mech bay a little bit. I'm not quite ready to be done. But I need a quick break. All right, chat. Let's see where we are. No Maggers. It's optional stuff for that. Just the base game is my understanding. It's an install option when you install it, Maggers. Okay. So, all right. What's the timing on the tasks? Centurion in 1, Giant Spider in 1, Triple P in 2, Shadowhawk in 2, Linebreaker in 3, Big Red Button in 4. Marauder in 3, but way at the back. Okay.
You have returned.
I'm no mathematician, but I think that is 3 years.
That is indeed 3 years. Thank you very much, Nicholas, for the resub. Welcome back, man. Thanks for being here. All right, so we want a couple days of waiting. Let the stuff progress. 3 days is day 4, right? Day 4, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 2 days. Actually, so this one goes for 4. This one is done in 3. This one is 2, then 1. That's 3. Then another is 4. This one gets picked up as 4. It's probably straight 4 days right now. And actually, I kind of want... Gotta look at the Centurion's headgear in a minute. We want the Giant Spider to be... We want to mess with the Giant Spider in a minute. Alright, let's run this forward. Day 2, day 3. Day 12? Stop! Day 4. Okay. One day here to get all 3 of these out. And then another day for our Centurion. We should put the back together. 10 days to the report. Are we going to have time before then? Maybe. You guys want to build an urban mech? Hunchbacks, 2 of 5, 2 of 5, 4 of 5, 3 of 5. Holy shit, they give out hunchbacks like candy, don't they? And then the heavy mechs here. So this is the Heliopolis that we have. We will need to sell that shit. What is this thing? Catapult. I guess we can make the decision between the two. So what is the difference between these? This is a, okay, hard points are identical. 23205, 23205. So the hard points are identical. This belongs to the museum. Okay. The precursor to the 1H, the 0H, was a design that ran too hot and had insufficient armament or heat sinks for sustained combat. So these feel like scrub variants of the Heliopolis, I guess. Okay. Putting it together, it's going to take time. We don't have mech time for it quite yet, so we'll worry about that in a minute. Complete the 2 of 5 variant to get the big gun. I don't know. I think they both have a big gun. 1111. So we want 1 day forward for sure, going to day 5. Okay. We now have 3 bays acting. And I want to make a couple small changes while I'm thinking of them. Well, you know who needs to be fucking repaired, of course. This guy, always. Alright, currently running the Artemis 2. Two gunnery, 2 piloting. 2 initiative, 2 evasion pips, but max. Increase called shot modifier by 20% when active. See, do we want to start building somebody who has all of our called shot modifiers in the same spot? This takes the cockpit and the sensors. Alright, also, where is the... Where is the stuff? We have a missile system. It's just the one though, right? We already have the Artemis 2. Okay. I'm not sure if the called shot stuff is good at long range. I'm not sure that called shot is good at all. It depends how many bonuses we can get to it. We've seen a couple now. We've seen that one, and we've seen a called shot bonus on the... One of these had a +10 on it somewhere. One of our fire controls had something. Alright, these look pretty good. Do we need anything changed? I kind of hate this streak system. It feels worse to me than the MRM. FCS TC Mark II. This thing. No. We had something else that gave us called shot bonus. Or we saw something. Oh, God, there's so many pieces of tech in here, though. It's so hard to keep track of them. Okay, I don't think so. I think this is probably good as is still. Want to repair that, of course. Streaks are only good early game. I thought a clan streak might be better than the other one, and it is more accurate. I just don't really like it. Yeah, there was something in addition to the enhanced imaging that gave us actually. So the issue is this, right? This thing. So tell me again, chat. How does called shot work with missiles? In the base game, it was something stupid like only your first missile was actually called. If you call shot missiles, does it matter in the mod? Clusters wherever you called shot to. So we could try called shots in this mech then. That's okay. All right, we need to repair this. I do want to consider that. That maybe will go on our list here. For fitting goals. Oops, wrong one. Let's take a look what we're working with right now. So we wish to have a called shot mech. And a flamer mech. Or a heat damage mech. Okay. Hangar has been defeated. Yeah, I guess it kind of has. I wouldn't say I'm 100% yet. All right. Call shot is great for missiles. We gotta start trying that thing. 'Cause I almost never use it on missiles because I'm kind of stuck in that vanilla version of that. All right, the giant spider head support right now. It's currently using a rangefinder 1. We can upgrade this with a rangefinder 2. Somewhere. Here. It's a rangefinder 3. Hey, do we have a 2 and a 3 and a 1? Oh, that was a 2. Okay, so it's a 3. Sure. The Artemis 4 needs to be on here. The battle computer is something I would like to run, but I'm no longer certain I want to run it in the spider. There was something we picked up here instead that was interesting to me. What was it? This is a sensor. It was probably the range sensor then. The one that gave us accuracy based on range. This one here, right? 4 accuracy at extreme range, 2 accuracy at long range, 1 accuracy at medium range, -1 at short. Yeah, that one's pretty fucking good. Okay. Okay. Oh, the rangefinder 1's in the dismount. We have a rangefinder 2 as well as a rangefinder 3. The rangefinder 3 should be saved for the PPC boat. I didn't know we had a 1, 2, 3. I thought we had 2 3s and a 1. So that's fine. Good call on that, chat. Okay. That looks pretty nice. Where is the... We have a gunnery support, which is waiting for the other one. And this is a tactics support. We probably want the tactics support on this guy. This is indirect fire. This is our mech mostly doing indirect fire. So run that in as well. Should look at the new weapon. The long fire LRM is certainly... I think it's going to weigh more than the clan though. The clan one weighs 3.5. LRM 15, long fire 7. These together are 2 apiece. So that's not going to work. I think that's fine. The clan one's been pretty good. It has a... oh, it is a little less though. A little less accurate at range. Doesn't do quite as much damage. Does it? These are 5 at 15? Yeah. Or 5 at 5. And this is 15 at 4. Wouldn't be terrible to get that on, but how much weight was that? It's a ton. Is there an easy way to get a ton on this thing? Omnitech. Oh, we can't mess with the gyro, the XL. This is all Omnitech stuff, so it can't be removed. And we are getting more LRM 5s. We could, for example, drop the... No, it's better still. This is 2, 3. I don't want to drop the 3 LRMs 5 for 15. I wanted to see if I could get a long fire on here to keep our range accuracy up at distance. I mean, there is weight to be had. I think we have a Clan Guardian ECM. I don't know if that ever got reinstalled on somebody. I don't think it did. Which is... Wait, I thought it was... But it weighed less. It does weigh less. It goes to 1 from 1.5, which is weight if we want it. Although it's not a 3 ECM field, it's a 2, and I really like the 3 on the long range guys. This looks fine. We haven't really needed this heat bank. I mean, we put it in for the integrated laser AMS, and it is currently taking up. I mean, it'd be nice so we don't explode. I don't really want to drop the integrated laser AMS. It's pretty good on this guy still. And I kind of wouldn't mind moving the tag barrage off of him, maybe onto the Centurion. I don't know if I have a ton left on the Centurion, like where I'd put it, where I'd take it from. You think the Lance could do with a full strip and refit? No. We kind of did that already today. Or we did a very long amount of refitting. So we picked up the supercharger. We have things oh my god, okay. We have so many things that we picked up that we want to try. We want to try the supercharger. That is one of the things we want to look at. Alright. This is probably okay right now, right? We added the lower arms on this. For the Omnipod lower arms. Okay. And everything else is pretty good. We have, I mean, I guess there's room for patchworks. If we were trying to do that, we could save, if we were willing to take a weaker ECM, we could drop that and that for 0.7 tons. And then maybe get more LRMs on. But I think this is mostly okay. I don't mind one more LRM long fire upgrade when we get it. Seems okay. As soon as I find a single catapult part, this mech's going to be obsolete. Maybe. But it's not obsolete yet. So let's hit confirm on that.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
So that's 2 more that I'd like to see done. Let's go for 1 day. Okay. All right. So, giant spider head got reworked. The line breaker's fine at the moment. Big red button needs a slight rework here. We're gonna pull off the FCS recoil. Does that have gunnery built into it? No, right? Okay. We can run the pirate thing if we want in there. Already running a Gyro XL. Okay. Oh, we were gonna see if the upper spike thing worked on this, weren't we? We do have upper arms. But probably can't go on this. It's probably not the right type of mech. So what does it do? It's 10% melee damage, weighs a bit more. What does the upper arm do on this? 10% melee damage. So what the fuck else does it do? Takes minus 10% melee damage taken. Okay. Happens you press the big red button, he jumps, and then he fires an enormous fucking shotgun at you in point blank melee range. So we gotta get the next FCS on this guy. want this on my teammates still. I don't know where it's going yet though. Drop in Clan Endo. Why? Clan Endo is a limited resource. And right now we don't need it in here. It doesn't save us weight. It just saves us space, but we don't need space. I think I can switch to like the gyro ULers. And this big red, right? We don't want to fuck with our stability thresholds. I think we're good with that. I think it's just the cockpit upgrade. Oh, we're looking at the supercharger. That's right. This was one of the ones we wanted to look at. All right. How does this work and where does it apply? Not enough free slots. 5%. Okay, how much does it explode on us? That's something we want to know about. All right. So if I go down to activatable equipment failure chances, this is a supercharger. Supercharger, piloting skill X. Okay, it starts not failing at 6%. 6 and 7 piloting skill. And 8. 6, 7, and 8 piloting skill. I don't think we have anyone at 6, 7, or 8 piloting skill yet. But we might be able to get some more piloting skills somewhere. Life support, maybe. Let's take a look. I would like to get that in. It's only a half ton. Or rather, 63. How do we get this in? We could replace the Guardian ECM with Clan Guardian. That's okay. That's like half of it. We're looking at Gyro XL is already in there. Okay. Patchwork. Do we have a patchwork? We do. Looky fucking looky. Why is the center torso armor weird? It's a good question. Can this go on the head? Could. All right. What, if anything, do we want to do about our stuff? Missiles, no. This is one of the ones that wants ballistic stuff, right? So our FCS is the thing we can upgrade. We've got an FCF ballistic plus, but this is going to deal with the recoil, the hidden. No, that's not hidden recoil. We have a recoil one, but it was the FCS recoil, right? That's the one that was going in the other one. Where is my FCS recoil? Right there. Okay. This is gunnery support, which is not what we're looking for on this guy. This is guts. This gives +1 to tactic, or piloting already. So this is already getting, the SCLI suite is giving him +1 piloting. Okay, that's good. That's really good news. Yeah, Supercharger's designed to get us in range to fucking mess somebody up. 30% walk distance to mess somebody up. We gotta be really careful with it though, because we don't want to fucking explode. But that's coming. We don't have a mask, we have a supercharger. You think we can dump jump jets now? I don't think I'm to the point of dumping jump jets yet. His jump range is pretty great, and we're not able to use this in non-stop yet. Can't put melee hands on this mech. His hands are permanently locked into the sword and the shield. We're looking at 1 FCS, chat. That's the next thing we want to solve here. I think it's one of these. I think it was the pirate one, right? Grants breaching shot when firing a single weapon, +1 accuracy of ranged weapons, 1 evasion pips ignored, +1 recoil with ranged weapons, and 10% weapon heat generated. Okay. Alright. Looks good. So we're going to make this an every other turn thing, the boomstick. This one is going in the this would be fine. This would be better than what I just put on, but this is going on the PPC boat that we're building still. Boomstick jam is recoil based. Fuck. Okay. But doesn't this add a gunnery skill? No, it's accuracy, evasion, recoil, heat. Don't care about the heat. We could just not do it. I mean, did we pick up a second FCS ballistic or no? So I'm taking the recoil off because I need that. We do have 1 FCS ballistic. I was gonna not put it on anybody because we might want it on like the autocannon guy. What does the autocannon guy have right now? What is on our Centurion? He's got his own FCS ballistic. Oh, we got 2 of them. That's fucking fine then. Alright, we could do that. The only time this is gonna bite us in the ass is if we want it on if we build another autocannon boat. And then it will bite us because we won't have it available. Although it's pretty easy to get off and on of a mech. We got quite a while before that's the case. Kind of be nice to have it. Alright, so that's Big Red, right? And that equipment became Guardian ECM out. FCS recoil out. Supercharger in. Clan Guardian ECM in. Is there reasons not to put things in heads, chat? The ballistic 3 in. If I eject. What happened to our center torso? I think that was it, right? We don't want gunnery in this guy. This is already providing that. The tactics one wanted somebody else. So there was something else. It was the nails and patch. Which nails? So the patchwork was definitely in. But what was nails? Nails equals patchwork. Okay. Why is this armor lower here? Did we really only have 163 central armor on this thing? I feel like this is not accurate. I feel like we're missing something here. Could drop one more jump jet. Could leave it as is. That seems okay. All right. Okay.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
All right. So Big Red changing up right there. Gives us some stuff back. We want to mess with the Centurion and the PPC boat. Triple P next. Triple P. The FCS gets replaced with the FC recoil, which feels like overkill. Probably is overkill, but still want it. Gunnery cockpit is okay. Sensor sniper was probably getting... So this guy ended up not being quite as... He was sometimes not have visual. I was considering putting the low tier rangefinder in the head here over the sensor sniper. It also has a gunnery tag on it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but that's a cockpit upgrade, not a sensor upgrade. Still better than clan cockpit. That's fine. What was the sensor upgrade then? This suite if we wanted. We have another one of these now. Is this better than a sensor sniper on Triple P? Probably. One more tactics here. Tactics is not useful in this guy. Alright, so something like that. No, I just replaced something else again. What did I just replace? I already had that on there. What the fuck did I just do? Oh, it's all the same thing. The suite is the cockpit, which is the rangefinder. Never mind. Never mind. I think I'm on board yet. I think I got it. We don't have AMS ammo. That's why we have a waiting for that still to find AMS ammo. It's pretty much set where we want it to be. It's been running really nicely. The only thing left to be changing would be if we want to run gunnery support A, which we don't, or sensor sniper.
Lost in time and space.
DHB88 gifting subs. Thank you. The 2 gifted subs. Welcome Granitor and Nat Belmont to the channel. Cheers, guys.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
What can we fit on this? Not a whole lot else here. These don't go on this, right? Have lower arms already. Okay. We are going to put the sensor tracker in, but not on this guy. It's going on the other PPC. So that's pretty much it. Took the recoil down, so we're not getting that stupid recoil in thing. These are all FCS stuff that we can't do because we're running recoil. This looks okay, right? Was the arm laser for this guy? No, the arm laser is for the... Well, I don't know. Actually, we should look at what that does. So let's go take a look at that first. What is it under? Is it a weapon? I mean, presumably it's a fucking weapon. It's a large... It's that thing, right? Well, let's confirm this. This is happening, and we can work on the pulse thing in a second, which is where I want to put it. It could go here if we didn't use it, but it's not long enough range, right? This is optimal of 180, which is much closer. We still have our 1 spot left for the AMS ammo. So we're still good here. Why did I put the AMS on the opposite side of the PPC arm? Should 100% be over there. Still stay 1 day, please. Perfect. Okay. Oh, thank you, Topsy, Hopsy. Appreciate it. Glad to hear. All right, that looks good. Okay.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
All right, let's go take a look at the... Ready to do this guy? We did. Let's go take a look at the Shadowhawk. See you, Dr. Bois. So this guy was the one we'd run that weapon on if we ran it This would be the laser rifle. Takes chemical laser hand actuator lower arm handheld. I don't know what that means yet. We'll see. So lower arm is 1 accuracy with arm mounted weapons, and hand is 1 melee accuracy. So if I put this on, takes more slots, I guess. 1 additional free slot. It's messing up my perfect shit, dude. Got 5 jump jets. It wants it. I want to see what this does. Yeah, check how it fits is probably a good idea. Let's say we pull the laser AMS. That has too many weapons mounted in right arm. Ah, it ain't free. Takes a weapon mount. So first of all, it takes 3 spots. It takes the lower arm and hand off. So you lose accuracy with arm mounted weapons, which is totally fucking unacceptable. Oh, I don't care about the hand, but I do care about the lower arm. Alright, well now we know what it does. So that's maybe not useless, but it's not particularly useful for us right here either. I mean, it might be a freebie weapon on something else, right? Although it explodes, so it's not totally free. I mean, it's small losses if it explodes, right? We good with this? Cockpit, sensor sniper, melee stuff. Yeah, that's good. We're happy with this then. So no changes to be made here. Although I forgot we turned the fucking laser AMS on this thing. Okay. Place rockets with something else. Why? What's wrong with rockets? Needs a name. That's true. It does need a name. Good call. What would we replace rockets with? I don't think we have anything weapon-wise that fits anymore. Like these are like 1-ton rockets. Maybe we should put bigger rockets in there. Wait, these are LRM Death Blossoms? 620s for 120, range of 200. Pulse vomit. Yep, absolutely pulse vomit. No, I think this is basically good too. Needs to be able to jump. The rockets are fine. The rockets are just like a little bit of extra love for two tons. I mean, we could put 2 medium pulse. I mean, we could actually put 2 medium lasers in here and just try to trigger the heat. But I mean, how many hits is that to even equal that? This is doing 180 damage. Medium pulses are 20. So I have to have shot 9 times to catch up with that. And I'd rather front load my damage and not have the heat issues. I guess there's 2 of them. So I guess 180 is not quite fair. 180 divided by 40 then. So it's more like, it's closer to 4.5 or something. Still think I'd rather have the fucking front loading. Alright. We want to name it. What do we want to name it? I mean, we had Baby's First Pew when our first Hunchback rolled out. And then we rolled with stealth lasers or stealth pew or something like that. What is this one? Disco Hawk. Pulse Vomit. We can call it Pulse Pew. That's good. I like that. Okay. I have been feeling like its alpha isn't high enough. It seems like with the way they spread lasers, it's been kind of underwhelming, honestly. Pocket Rocket's cute too. Beta Pulse. Alright. I kind of like that more. Oops. Okay. Confirm. All right, I know there's stuff we're forgetting, and I'm running out of brain power. So what do we have? We have the line breaker on. We have the line breaker, beta pulse, giant spider. Centurion needs a name. We didn't manage to rename him all day. Do we want gunnery on this guy too? This was double tap, I think, right? Okay. Why were we running a half-ton rocket just because? Is this gonna... Could the Centurion benefit from that laser thing? So we'd need space, and we've used all of our space. But we do have clan endo steel, so we could swap that out. Does not have a laser mount over there. Is that what this takes, is a laser mount? I think it was. Okay. Why is it running this cockpit? This cockpit doesn't have gunnery on it. Do we have other cockpits? This wanted one of these. 4 recoil. Is this the one we were going to run FCS recoil on? No, we already put that one in. Is this another one of the ballistic ones? Has a ballistic in it. That's the FCS though. Looking at the cockpit. There's gunnery right there on our fucking clan cockpit. There's no gunnery on this. I mean, I like this one initiative to all lance mates thing. Gunnery support B is going in the PPC though. So this is probably out for a gunnery for a clan cockpit, right? Like that. Okay. It's been okay. It's fun when it hits. PPC already has gunnery support. From what? We don't have PPC yet. We haven't built the PPC mech. No. Not our close range, not our snub nose PPC. This stream is a man. This stream likes giant blue orbs of fucking death. We're talking our Marauder, which is going to be a 4 PPC, probably run 4 large PPCs or 4 extended range PPCs. It's gonna have that. All right. So then, we could run one more day then. Go look at our shit again. Okay. Okay. Check how the repaired Heliopolis looks. Not quite yet. Soon though. Let's just get our stuff under control. I don't think we're running another mission tonight, but we could run one more mission maybe. We'll see. All right, let's move it forward. Day 7. Okay. Oops. Okay, any other tweaking we need to do? It's fairly inefficient to do this type of tweaking, but I want to get our mods in. Nobody's back in business, yep. So looking at big red button runs the SLIC suite. Nice. The SLIC suite is a sensor suite. No, it's a cockpit suite. Can't run it there. Running range there. Running range there. Running enhanced imaging here. Running gunnery support there. So we're only running the one SLSC. Okay. All right. We could pull out the next mech, start working on that. Big red take the laser arm. We could look in a sec. I doubt he can fire it while he's in melee though. So it's probably not something we want. It's not a melee attack, it's a ranged attack. So we're putting together, which version do we want? Do we want this version? Or do we want this version? The OH or the FC? We want the FC. FC has the fuel deal. Okay. Okay. It's expensive doing that. I can look at the variants on the wiki. Fuck, Chad, I don't want to look at the variants on the wiki. Alright, let's look at the variant on the wiki. Heliopolis. Alright. What do we know? No, not Heliopolis wiki. Roguetech Heliopolis. No, but it's named after something. Fuck. Why would I want images for it? Stupid thing. Alright. Roguetech wiki. Official Roguetech wiki. Great. Now Heliopolis. Heliopolis. No. What page, chat, do I find the stuff then? I'm having a lot of fun with Roguetech. Thanks for asking, Michael. Am I just spelling it wrong? I could just be spelling it wrong. If you just post it, Zensolus, it will delete it, but I can take the link. It's fine. It doesn't delete it for me. It just crosses it out for me. Thanks. All right, got it. Appreciate it. All right. So this is what it gives us, supposedly. Gives us 2 large lasers. Large laser minus, large laser minus, medium laser minus, SRM 6, primitive armor, the howitzer 2000. Yeah, I might have. I didn't search the HEP OH. Maybe I should have. This is the OH version, huh? Engine primitive, gyro cooling. This is engine core 215. Does it not move? All right, so that's the OH. And what's the other version we have access to? Right there, thanks. The FC. So this is the FC. Upper spiked laser rifle. Medium heavy laser P. Gyro XL. Fuel cell pirate. This is the one we want. This one. This one. This is the one we want. This is the FC. Okay. Thank you for showing me that. I don't know what a warfare suite is, but it sounds fucking great. Probably not great, but it sounds great, and that's what matters. So we wanted the FC, right? Okay. Ready. Pay parts. Parts. 200K for that. Ouch. Confirm. Okay.
You wanted is back online.
All right. It looks tiny. It's a little tiny man. All right. Refitting it. It's going to cost another 300,000 to strip this down in 12 days. This stuff survived, some of it. Fuel cell and the Gyro XL. You got timed out for those links? Rip. Do we have mods on to untime them out? Hold on. I got it. Thanks for telling me though, I didn't notice. Can we just add him as a regular already? So he can post links and not get banned when he's posting Roguetech links, because he's really super helpful with those and on the ball about it. What does the fuel cell pirate do? Minus 80% heat generated by weapons fire. Oh, I'm gonna like that. Does it blow up? Cannot be used. This thing can never leave this mech or be used otherwise. Cannot use additional cooling kits, exchangers, or banks. Huh. Could be good. What is Spall Liner? Ooh, what's this thing? Immune to through armor criticals and damage. Minus 10% damage taken. Plus 15% armor weight. 2 fixed slots reserved. I don't know if I'd run that. This is something to look at. Comes with a bunch of primitive shit. Which is fine. What would we end up doing with this? It's got 2 laser mounts on this side. And it's got 2 autocannon mounts. It has 2 AC-20 autocannon mounts on its arm, chat. On its fucking arm. Ah. That's amazing. Yes. We will be hurting people with this mech. Alright, what does this thing do? 10% weapon heat generated? What is this? The world's worst ECM suite? What does QS stand for? Quick sell. Yeah. Goodbye. Okay. No lower arm actuator. Oh, it's missing. It's arm mounted actuator. Is that something that we can add to it? Probably not. Maybe. Have to add it to it later. There's lower arm. This is arm accuracy. No. Can't add actuators to non-omnis. So it actually doesn't have accuracy on its arm. That makes me slightly less excited, but it's still maybe okay. How come this one has lower arm actuator and this one doesn't? It's an RD mech. No, I didn't blow it off. That side's a huge gun. But a huge gun they don't want to hit with? How much heat is this sinking then? Well, I guess it doesn't. It's not a heat. Well, I mean, I guess we have to look at this. I don't think we have a core to plug in this either, by the way. Yeah, I mean, this was what came off of it, right? The Hellstorm artillery. It's a 7-slot gun. It only does 90 damage, though. I mean, it is AoE. I don't know if we're wanting to run something like this. Maybe, I mean, this maybe ends up being a mixed bag of what we run on this. Maybe it runs double PPC and double fucking autocannons or something. I'm just worried that with this amount of heat venting, I mean, 80% reduction is really nice, but what are we actually getting per heat per round? 2 additional installable heat sinks we couldn't do. Is there ever a point to doing this then? Since you can't install heat sinks? Right? Or can you? Cannot use additional cooling kits, exchangers, or banks. Presumably I can still use fucking heat sinks. Okay. Yeah, can only use normal heat sinks for sure. Gotcha. So, but I'm just trying to get a sense of how much heat we're actually venting with this realistically. Like what we're going to be generating. If we put a couple of PPCs on there, I mean PPCs are 50. If we're dropping 80% of that, so two PPCs on this is 100. It generates 20 heat. But what's the core engine sinking? Why doesn't it tell me? Oh, right there, 30. I mean, that feels like it could run a fair amount. What are the rest of its weapon mounts? It's got 2. So it has accuracy only on laser weapons. It runs 2 laser weapons, 2 missile weapons, a 3rd laser weapon if you want to stick it in the head, and then 2 autocannon weapons over here. We have found a heavy PPC. Forgot about that too. We're not using it. Doesn't it do something ridiculous too, like explodes instantly? Builds for 100 damage when destroyed. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have fun with this, but I guess right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out what we're stripping off, right? I can take the Gyro XL off. I didn't realize I could do that. Huh. Alright, so are we paying for this now? I guess we are. Need 7 days to get 1.5 million. We're gonna spend a bunch more on this. Yeah, I have the failure chance one, I think. Or maybe I don't. I thought I had that. Is this the same one that has all the rest of them, or is it specific? Oh, it's specific to that. There it is. Okay. Thanks, Nerf. Remove armor and structure to get weight back. No thank you. Although, this is repair all. I mean, can't we get it back faster? I mean, I guess we get everything back. Is the Gyro XL the one that's insanely expensive to install? I think it might be. Might be the fuel cell. I don't think I want to run Spall Liner on anybody. Doesn't actually weigh that much, surprisingly. Minus 10% damage taken is pretty fucking nice, as you guys saw when I tried to beat up on it. Engine XL is the super expensive to install. Yeah, fuel cell doesn't get uninstalled though in this one. Could just leave it like this. Pretty sure we're not using a medium heavy laser. So yeah, I'm certain we're not using a medium heavy laser. What size core am I thinking? I don't know yet. I don't know what we're doing with it. So the thing about this is we're probably making the Marauder into PPCs. This maybe is a frontliner of some sort. Move the upper spiked. Yes, it's not going to be meleeing. I don't think. I mean, we could. We have melee shit. We could give it a sword and a fucking shield if you wanted. Maybe. Although if it doesn't have lower arm stuff, maybe we can't. Give it some claws. Yeah. You get a better Centurion. Well, our Centurion is close range single autocannon, right? We'd have to strip that off it, and that's a working mech that we've spent some time into building. We have a long time before this is available, right? It's 12 days before we can start fitting it. This is 12 days to get it back to 0. And then it's going to be another 10 plus from then. There's a lot of things that are going to change in that period of time. Maybe we end up making it into that medium autocannon one that we wanted. I don't see any support slots on it. So it can't use the boomstick that I'm aware of. But maybe this ends up running around with these, the AC Federated. What does the LBX AC20 do? This is the 240 optimal one. Ever smaller, reasonably smaller mechs in this game? I don't know. The hard points make it look like an autocannon PPC sniper. Well, we could... I mean, we can just as easily throw in fucking like close range, large pulse lasers on this one, as large SRM. I mean, we could make it into like a extreme frontliner, honestly, right? And we actually have some of the weapon systems to go with that. I thought we had some bigger SRMs. I don't guess we don't have. Do SRMs come bigger in this? I thought they came in like 20s. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of it making it brawly as fuck too. I don't think it's gonna support like enough. I mean, maybe. I don't like that it doesn't have accuracy for the sniping portion. I don't like that we're wasting pretty heavily armored mech. This is 230, 160. Actually, is 160 that all that armored? What's the armor on the the Marauder that we picked up? Anyone remember? Yeah, frontline pulse brawler of some sort. Could be a Thunderbolt missile dude. To maximize the pirate fuel cell, it'd be good to use the small core and high heat weapons. Why do you like small core? You can't fit jump jets? Oh, it's 0-0 jump jets. Didn't even notice. Oh, 0-0 jump jets. Can we even use it? We can literally be dropped in locations we can't leave from. Fuck. Oh, jump jets depend on engine size. Okay, that makes me feel so much better. Okay, it's just because I haven't installed a core. Okay, never mind. All right, that's good. That's good chat. You worried me. Should probably just build this, right? I don't need the spall. I mean, we could pull the spall liner off. It's also got reinforced structure. That's why that fucking thing wouldn't die. It was designed to be a tank in our face with a huge artillery piece, which is such a weird design. Wasn't the artillery like super long range? Hellstorm artillery, optimal 800. Why is your mech with all the ridiculous tankiness also designed to attack from 800 meters? 800 range. That's crazy. Alright, we don't want the upper spike. That comes off as well. Put a shield on this. No. We want to do other things with it, I think. Does spall liner require head slots or just two fixed? Just two fixed. Spall and reinforce if you're undecided of roll. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we want to do with it. I feel like I want to take advantage of giant autocannons on mechs this big. But there's real issues with those autocannons. I did not like the close range. The minimum range on that autocannon is painful as fuck. And we don't have that many hard points, right? We've got 2 autocannon hard points, 2 missile hard points, and 2 laser hard points, and we need to fill up a lot of tonnage in terms of weapons. And this thing is not going to be able to put a lot of tonnage into things like heat sinks because of the fuel cell. So we need big guns in those weapon locations, right? And we probably want it about a mid-range, kind of big guns in mid-range. I don't think we have light rotary AC ammo yet, right? Still. I don't remember what those use. Oh, we do. Ammo RAC double. Rotary autocannon ammo. RAC 5. Is this an RAC 5? Rotary autocannon uses LRAC 5 ammo. RAC 5, not LRAC 5. Get wrecked. Okay. Could be large, like, pulse style things. Like, this is about the range I imagine it sits in, right? We want it fairly close up, but not, like, it's not a flanker, it's not fast enough. So something like 300, 350 range is probably where we see it. Try to fit a bunch of weapons in that range. Autocannons are sitting at, like, what is it, this one? 240 with the LBX AC-20s. You can only fit one of those there. It's disappointing. What else could we fit there? Something like that. We don't have ammo for this thing yet. I don't think. Gauss is the answer. We don't have Gauss weapons. Like, I'm not against it. It's just like, what do we have? That's a light Gauss too. It takes up 4 slots. Don't get any accuracy off of it either. PPCs over here end up something like... I mean, we want to put big weapons on these mounts. 400 optimal's fine. That's fine. At 240 optimal, it's a little low. We put like a medium pulse over there or something. Large pulse over there. Large pulse is only 1 fucking spot? Holy shit. Okay. And then run some missiles on it. 300 range missiles are MRMs, right? So we could use that MRM that's sitting around. Ends up looking, I don't know, something starting to look like this. Use that as just a placeholder. Don't ignore what it does. If it's an engine in here, gotta get some jump jets on there. Probably end up not being quite where we want it to be. It's gonna be a mixed bag for weapons, which is kind of crazy. We are going to be running a better mission here in a minute. We've been waiting for our guys to repair. We've just been doing shit in the meantime. Anyways, that's the type of thing I see doing with this. So I think starting here is fine. Did we get the 2-shot 4 LR? I don't know if we got those, the 4-shot Thunderhawks. I don't think they looted. If they did, that's certainly something we'd use. Nah. Unless these are them. No, these are 1-shots. I think the 4-shot did not make it, right? Okay. So we can hit confirm on this 367, pulling off this stuff. Unsure about the spall liner or the reinforced, but maybe. We can leave it on because we can pull it off later. The only reason we want to take it off if we wanted it before then. I don't think I'm ever going to be using reinforced structure. I mean, it's actually pretty cheap in terms... No, 1/10 of the chest, 25% of 1/10. So for this thing, 1/10 is 7.5, a quarter of that. It's like 2 and a bit. Oh, it says right there. I don't think so. I don't know. We can pull it off later. It's too much deciding for that right now. It's too far away in the future for what we know, and it's too late in my stream day for that. Okay. What's next? So that's the Marauder and the Heliopolis going. Marauder's 3 days out. I would love to look at the Marauder tonight, even if we can't fit it tonight. We are currently at 6 mechs, so we can do our next mission. It's probably going to be a big boy. Do we do a big boy mission last thing, or do we do a big boy mission first thing tomorrow? Kind of think maybe we do a big boy mission first thing tomorrow. So we're looking at, oops. Nope. Command center. So we're looking at that, or this. The loot on this is pretty shit, 2 of 9. Probably we're doing this. Yeah. All right. Okay, so. Oops. Anyone else think of anything else we need to mess around with? I think not, right? I'm not. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, chat. Getting ahead of yourselves. Anything really fancy show up? We did pick up Thumper Artillery. Forgot about that. That could go on the other thing too if we're looking to build long range shit. Forgot about those. That is 720 optimal. I don't know what we do with a very tanky artillery piece guy, but whatever. Laser rifle go on any of my existing mechs? Right. That's a good question. That's a worthy question. Who would want to use a one-shot disposable or a laser rifle that takes up your arms? The line breaker? We could clan endo steal it to get pieces back. We are using PPC accuracy on this side. This PPC was always supposed to be short term, right? Did we actually want this here? I mean, it is doing fairly good damage. It's the pirate PPC, right? So it gets to shoot more. It's good when I run a high accuracy, high gunnery target in this guy, but a lot of times I'm running low gunnery because the head shit buffs it up. Do I have ammo for the Thumper? I think I do. I might be selling it pretty religiously. I don't. Maybe there's some Thumper ammo here, though. Still don't have the fluid gun in either. Oh shit, I can check store from there. Let's find out. Oh god, what have I done? Okay. No. Okay. I wasn't particularly satisfied with the streak, no. The streak was kind of shit. But I don't know that I want to take an MRM off. I might just leave it as is. This boat's kind of gone through a lot of changes. I'm not sure. It's using mixed weapon systems too, really. We were looking to see who else might use the lower arm thing. Not that guy unless we want to drop the PPC. We could drop the PPC, but he's not running into heat, and that's a free... It's basically a free heat weapon that blows up sometimes. Big Red doesn't. Giant Spider doesn't. Double Tap doesn't have the... But we're not running Clan Endo Steel. We could run Clan Endo Steel. There's no laser mount there. So the answer is no. No one currently wants to use that. Yeah. All right. I think that's going to be me done for today, though. So tomorrow we're going to be... It's not just a hand arm replacement. It also takes a laser spot. I think tomorrow is going to be the glorious unveiling of the Marauder. We're very close to being able to work on it. We'll start with a super badass mission to begin with tomorrow versus heavy opposition with lots of salvage opportunity. Then into building ourselves a fancy Marauder and then probably jetting out of this system before too much longer. So I think we want to move on system-wise. We need to keep our eye out for some of these mid-game weapons, particularly ammos for them. But that will be then. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here for today. Thank you so much for the subs today. The sub trains were awesome. The gifted subs were super generous. Really appreciate you guys being here for it. And I'll be on my normal time tomorrow, probably. Today was a very early start. Hopefully we'll be back on our schedule tomorrow. Exclamation point schedule in chat. No promises that I'm not a little bit early. I've been really enjoying this. But yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.